to find out what got him into coaching and a lot more.
All right, Coach, 21 years of coaching high school basketball. What got you into coaching?
The love of the game. I've always loved the game since I was a little boy. My brother played basketball in the neighborhood, and I've loved it. He's 15 years older than me, so I've loved it since him, and my dad put up my first goal, so I've loved basketball since then.
When you got into coaching and you coached maybe your first team, where did kind of culture versus winning come into play? Is it always, you want to win, you want to build a culture? What goes into it when you start coaching?
Well, I had a really good mentor, Mike Apple. He was the head basketball coach at Pinecrest High School. I got on his staff 21 years ago. And he just following his lead and things he taught me, didn't know that he was teaching me how to be a head coach. He did a really good job of managing games and practice and games and things. So I learned a lot from him.
Talked before the interview about coming here to Providence High School, and there was kind of this aha moment.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that briefly, of maybe what kind of said, hey, I'm supposed to be at Providence?
Well, it's funny. I was in Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island. My son was graduating from the academy, officer school in the Navy, and I got a phone call from Ken, the AD, and across the street was a sign that said, "Welcome to Providence." And my wife said, "That's got to be a sign." So that's how it happened.
Here at Providence now for 4 seasons.
Yes.
So the seniors for this class came in as freshmen then?
Yes.
And you've had them for 4 years.
I've had them for 4 years.
What's that been like for you?
It's been awesome. I had Caleb Gaither and Andreas D. Gabriel. They've been awesome. They've been here from the start. I have 4 other seniors that have come in since then, but those 2 actually were freshmen when I got the job. And just coaching them and watching them go from freshmen into seniors has been awesome to watch.
Let's talk about your season a little bit this year.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the season, I know you've had some injuries and you've had some sickness, but it seems like now you're kind of getting everything back together. I know I was at the 2025 Winter Classic at Audrey Kell. You guys, that was your last game I think you played against Parkwood. Down 8, you ended up winning by 8. How big of a win was that, and how is it now to go into your conference schedule with some confidence and kind of maybe everybody healthy?
It was huge. I mean, we needed that as a team. We had, like you said, we had a lot of injuries early on this season, and we had a few kids that got, sick and things like that. So we didn't have our actual whole entire team early on in the season. And not making excuses about the losses. We just kind of like was in limbo, kind of, trying to figure out who we are as a team.
Right.
But having everybody back, those 3 games, Audrey Kell, and winning 2 out of 3 was huge for us.
Final question for you. Here at Providence High School, I know a little bit about Providence High School. My 3 boys went here. It seems like when we're talking sports now, Providence kind of sat behind the scenes a little bit in terms of being up front, but are making that move, both football, basketball, kind of getting to the forefront of sports here in the Queen City.
I want to be on the same level as the league. I want to be on the North Mac and the South Mac and those schools, Independence and Butler. Those schools that are, uniquely have been great here in Charlotte, as far as good basketball and good coaches at the same time. So I'm trying to get on their level and trying to build this program to be noticed. And people say, when you want to watch some good basketball, come to Providence High School.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
What a great story. Now talking about Providence basketball and Providence athletics. Now that they're in this new conference, they have a chance to try to leap to the top as they were able to do in football. Of course, for basketball, they haven't really had that sort of dominance since Antoine Jamison was on the court for the Panthers. So it'll be interesting to see how their season pans out. All right, well, most high school senior athletes hope for a handful of D1 offers or even just a couple. When we come back, we introduce you to one young lady with over 20.
When you look at your grocery bill, is it so high it knocks you off your feet? It's time to stand up and save with InstaSeal by Bell & Howell, the world's first vertical vacuum sealing system designed to save you money. Unlike ordinary storage bags that trap air in, spoiling your food, InstaSeal removes the air completely, extending freshness up to 6 times longer. Now that's saving. Look, flat sealers create a big mess, but InstaSeal is upright, mess-free, and easy. The secret is Smart Seal technology. With just one touch, it auto-feeds the bag to seal, pauses to vacuum out the air, then continues to perfectly seal. Plus, InstaSeal has a motor powerful enough to crush cans, but smart enough to save crackers from turning to dust. Forget big bulky sealers you have to put away. InstaSeal's compact design stays to help you seal and save every day. Got a great deal on chicken, meat, or fish? InstaSeal protects it from freezer burn. Now buy groceries in bulk. Make meals ahead of time. InstaSeal and save. It even works with all universal storage system bags. Buy on sale meats. InstaSeal and save. When you add it all up, InstaSeal will help you seal and save hundreds on your family's grocery bill. Call or go online now and get the complete InstaSeal system that keeps food fresh 6 times longer with enough storage bags to fill your entire fridge for the special TV discount price of just $99.99. It comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. You get it all, an incredible value for one low price. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-318-9198 or go to buyinstaseal.com. So call 1-800-318-9198 or order online at buyinstaseal.com.
For most high school athletes, the goal is to get a chance to play at the next level. But for this Butler senior, it's not a question of if she will take the court in college, it's where. Take a look as we shine the Varsity Spotlight on Hannah Moss.
My name is Hannah Moss. I'm a senior at Butler High School, and I play point guard for the Butler Bulldogs. When I first touched the basketball, I was probably 11 years old, playing outside with my sister. She's the reason I started playing basketball originally. I have 6 sisters, and I'm the youngest of 7, making me the baby, so.
We have 7 girls, and the baby.
I feel as if basketball clicked for me, and I realized I was a baller when I was probably 7th grade, 8th grade, because I was decided oh, I want to go do this in college. And that's when the shift kind of happened. I realized I was actually pretty good at it. So I'm going into high school, I want to start taking this more seriously.
As a kid, Hannah growing up would sit on the bench at Carolina Courts watching her older sister play basketball and just try to tell her sister what to do. And I knew then my child had something in her, and I had to make her pull out what she wanted to do. I would say the turning point for Hannah would be 8th grade, and she played up that year. So she was playing girls a little bit older than her. I remember being in a gym in Atlanta, Georgia, and a captain coach came up to me and he said, "She's special."
You know, Hannah Moss is what you call a true student athlete. What's impressive to me is her work and her work ethic and her drive. When she comes in, she's one of the ones you have to kind of tone her down because she goes so hard. You know, sometimes I think she goes too hard to the point where she's gonna hurt herself.
Hannah's special. She got the dog in her like her daddy.
I believe that what drives me to wake up in the morning and go to the gym and just keep playing basketball is just the structure it's giving me and the friends and community, and basketball just paved the way for me to go into my further life after I'm done playing with it. So that's just why I always get up and do it every day.
You know, she's gonna get here early and get up some shots. After school, Hannah Moss is here in the gym, do a little ball handling and some other stuff. And the next thing you know, for probably the next 45 minutes, she's going to go through her whole routine and she's going to get up some shots. She's going to be the first one to show up. She's going to be the last one to leave. I've been here at Butler 27 years. In my 27 years, I have not coached an athlete that is as passionate and as driven as Hannah Moss.
When it comes to basketball, I think I'm passionate about just the environment that it puts you in, and then just the people you meet, as well as just being able to sit there and watch other people play and film, and just being able to break it down and see some of the best players and learn from them. I think I'm really passionate about just the growth of our game as on the women's side.
Hannah, this is your father. I am so proud of you. The determination that you have in you, I never seen that in anyone else. It's just amazing how hard you've worked at basketball. That goes to show you that hard work pays off. Continue to do what you need to do, and I love you.
I'm extremely proud of Hannah. I'm kind of sad that it's coming to an end, but I'm so happy to see where it's going.
I've received close to 20 Division I offers from schools such as William & Mary, Western Carolina, App State, ETSU. I haven't chosen yet, but stay tuned to see where I go. I'm Hannah Moss, and this is my Varsity Spotlight.
Now, of course, we spoke with her before National Signing Day, and she since then has made her commitment. She will be playing for Western Carolina University in the fall, not going too far, not leaving North Carolina. So sure to be a baller, like she said, for the Catamounts, and it'll be interesting to see where her career goes from there. Of course, they still have the rest of the season to go. They just got the win against Chambers, and when you have a coach that's been coaching for 27 years and you have almost as many offers as they have had years in the business, for them to say that you're the most dedicated and passionate athlete they've ever coached is quite an honor in and of itself, past all of the offers that she got. So congratulations to Hannah Moss for getting to play at the next level at Western Carolina. We'll be excited to see how she finishes out her senior season. All right. We have one more segment for you. Even though the conference schedules have just began for many teams across the area, it's never too early to set the stage for how things are shaping up early on. We'll be right back.
Charlotte, get ready for some midweek mayhem on the ice. The Charlotte Checkers are back home and looking to lock down another win as they take on the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Every slap shot, every power play, every heart-pounding rush. We've got it live from Bojangles Coliseum, Friday at 7 p.m. only on WCCB Charlotte.
After an accident, get the James Scott Farron Advantage.
They have a great reputation. I would give them a lot of stars.
More than a 5-star rating.
They may be able to get you more for your injury.
That's the advantage.
Call the law offices of James Scott Farron on the Hurt Line.
Did you know that thousands of authors across the country have written books and published them with Page Publishing? If you've written a book, Page Publishing can help you through the process. We cut through the confusion of the publishing world to make it easy for you. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, we get you printed, distributed, and sold on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and in bookstores across the country. We'll even help you promote your book. That's right, we do all this for you. Biography, self-help, mystery, novels, sci-fi, even a children's book. No matter what genre, Page Publishing can bring your book to life. Call today for your free author submission kit and find out how you can be the next published author at Page Publishing.
Find the right publisher. Call 1-800-712-9107 or scan the QR code for your free writer's guide today.
Let me let you in on a little secret. If you want to protect your future, you'd better call a powerhouse local law firm with the knowledge to go after every dollar you may deserve. Get the James Scott Farron Advantage.
All right, welcome back. Now, I know we said that the conference schedules have just started for most of the teams in our area, but of course, for the private schools, they've been in full swing for a little bit. So let's take a look at the standings from across our area, starting with the Metrolina Conference. You see Concord Academy has gotten to a quick start. They are 3-0 in the Metrolina Conference. There's no surprise there because they have been one of the best teams around all season long in non-conference play, now into conference play as well. Gaston Day, not too far behind, at least, they've only played one conference game, so they're sitting right now at the second spot with that one win and no losses. But really, that Gaston Christian team is really sitting there at that 2.5, not really 3, sitting with 3 wins and 1 loss. So that 1 loss just enough. But whenever Gaston Day, if they get that next loss, will surely switch up these standings. Then in the bottom, we see Hickory Grove Christian and Metrolina, both teams at 1 and 2 apiece. Hickory Grove losing their last game, so now they bumped down to get to that fourth spot, with Metrolina there at the 5. All right, moving on now to the MEC Power 6. We saw all of these games. Of course, North MEC up against Mallard Creek. Down here, we saw Butler against Chambers, and then West Charlotte up against Independence, who's just sitting down there at that 6. But when you have 6 teams in it, it's like, all right, that top 5 really isn't a top 5. It's more about this top 3 right here. And we see all 3 of these teams with the wins on Tuesday night, getting, of course, North MEC, Butler, West Charlotte, all at 1-0, with Chambers, Mallard Creek, and Independence rounding out that bottom half. But it's going to be really interesting. This is going to be, it was for football, it's going to be one of the most interesting conferences in basketball as well. Lastly, let's check out, this is all men's basketball. Heading to Southern Carolina, we saw a couple of these as well. Marvin Ridge up against Porter Ridge. They are a perfect 3-0 in conference play, but so is Charlotte Catholic. They're sitting at 3-0 as well. Of course, when these two teams see each other, that will be different. Piedmont getting a loss, so they're at 2-1. Weddington bumping up a 2-game win streak, so they're sitting now at 2-2 at the 4. With Cuthbertson on a 1-loss streak, they're at 2-1. So this conference is going to be really interesting. We know how prominent Marvin Ridge is in this conference for both men's basketball and women's basketball. But Catholic now, the first year in this conference alongside these teams, is going to be very interesting to see how they kind of shake up everything. Because you still have Sun Valley, you still have Porter Ridge. So for both men and women's basketball, Charlotte Catholic is going to be really interesting to watch with how they factor in to the rest of the Southern Carolina Conference. And then, of course, just around the area, all these different ones. The Southwestern Conference we saw with Providence, AK, and teams like that. The Greater Charlotte with Huff and Myers Park. It's going to be really interesting to see how these conferences shape out. Just like we saw with football, it's going to be a lot different now when we go to basketball. All right, that's all we've got for Varsity Spotlight this week. Remember, you can check out everything we do on our YouTube and social media. And if you have any stories that you want us to cover, please let us know. Hit us up on social media. Everyone, have a good week.
It feels so good in here.
It's all love, all month on The Jennifer Hudson Show.
The energy is real at the happy place.
With unforgettable celebrity guests.
You got them going. Everybody calm down.
Heartwarming reunions. Everyday heroes.
We need more people like you.